So today I want to give you a tour of my office. It's the place that I spend a little over 70 hours a week. It's where all my team is, my sales team, my media team. Come on inside, I want to give you a tour. So generally speaking, I'm the first one in. I try to get in around 7:30, 7:45 every single morning. I'm usually here till about 9:30. I'm not your traditional real estate agent. And what I mean by that is that I don't actually go out and show properties. I have 50 agents that help when it comes to that process. Most of the calls that I'm taking now are the initial consultation. But I needed to find a way, how can I be on a lot of phone calls and produce content and do it all in one central place? And this is the place that I do it. Come on. So my whole operation is under the Royal LePage signature banner. This here is a little over 16,000 square feet. There's actually 3 office locations under Royal LePage signature, which houses approximately over 1,300 realtors. Got the squad here, the dream team with us. Say hi, ladies. Don't be shy, don't be shy. Let me take you to the back and show you where everything happens. All right, come around the corner here. This is where all the team is, both REC Canada staff as well as from the ground up media staff as well. And I obviously have my personal team, including the gentleman behind the lens here, Mr. Jas. Over here you got our open area / our condo. Got the 2 ladies here that, oh, come on, don't be shy now. We got Chiquita, Carolina, a little open area here. We do a lot of our meetings in this setting here. We have our kitchenette. Yes, Tyler, it is our kitchenette. Got the water, the microwave, the fridge. Always got to keep some beers cold in there and make sure that food gets warm. Right behind you is actually our studio, which doubles down as my sales office. You'll generally see our VP as well as founder of Fitigu Media, Laura Stewart. But this is the studio. This is obviously where the podcast happens. A lot of the content is created right from this table. But again, as I mentioned, it doubles down as my sales office, where we make a lot of the phone calls, a lot of whiteboards in this office. Got a massive TV that we just threw up here so I can see what's going on from a content perspective, but also the next room that I'm about to show you, that's where the sales calls happen, and that's where myself, Tyler, and Luke share a lot of information and strategize on this TV. But this is our media wall. I put all these shelves together. Took me a while. Well, why did you start laughing? What's so funny about that? If you guys know...
Jas is not using hammer.
Yeah, no. Well, I know how to use a hammer. It's just generally not a good idea to put a hammer in my hands. This was all put up by Laura. She did a fantastic job putting everything up. And then over time, we've gotten a lot of gifts, a lot of personal memorabilia. Obviously, the Raptors winning the championship back in 2019. Big shout out to Blazeworks here, based out of Toronto, Canada, for this mural, I guess is what you would call it. This is the studio and my sales office, Laura's office. This is where we do a lot of, again, our content creation. But let's go over to the next room. Luker, what's going on? Say hi to the camera. You guys have seen this beautiful face before. That's the Phenom's face. Oasis, say what's up. This is where Luke, Tyler, Oasis, and there's generally another person who would come in and out of this office, and this is where all the sales calls are made. I mean, we're first and foremost a sales organization. Tyler's in the condo right now, but that room in there is where, again, I mentioned, we're a sales organization. So we make a lot of outbound phone calls, and we obviously receive tons of inbound calls and inquiries. This is where the guys and the gals make it all happen. Without them, I mean, we wouldn't even be here. They keep the lights on, which allows us to go and have a lot of fun in this room. This is the media squad room. You guys have seen Steven, aka Rochester. You got Nikki here. This is where the content gets created. One guy that's still working from home is Clem. He'll be coming back shortly. And this is where all the high-tech stuff is, meaning You can tell the computers are a little bit nicer here. We got all of our equipment lined up. We're trying to get better and better and getting more organized. We only have so much space, but look, I made phone calls in car sales 20 years ago from a desk just on the showroom. So I don't need a lot of space, and the crew around me is kind of built the same way. That we do our best. We actually just cleaned out this room, but as you can tell, it's starting to get packed up again, as we like to give a lot of giveaways. So if you want a mug, a couple of mugs and some swag, hit me up in the comments of this video wherever you're watching. We'll make sure we get that for you. So this is where we are right now for the next 3 months. It's quite nostalgic as I went through the tour for you, because we've been in this location, in this exact place for the last 11 years. But why I say it's quite nostalgic is because what's happening in the next 3 months, we're very excited. In fact, these 2 walls are going to be torn down right to the back here, into the back wall / offices in the back here. And we're actually going to be getting an extra approximately 1,000 square feet. And so that gives us even a much larger open area to work with, some more smaller offices, because then our clients and our agents can have more private conversations, because a lot of what we do here is real estate. And so I can't wait to show you that in the next 3 months. But what I'm actually even more excited about is my bigger dream. The bigger dream is to have my own place, my own spot, a little over 10 to 12,000 square feet, where all my companies are run and all my staff, my directors, the leadership team is all in one place. Because I truly believe that culture is the most important aspect in building a business. In fact, even more than clients, if you actually want to build a business fast and profitable, the best way to do that is to take care of your staff first. And for me to do that, I need my own place. And so that's the dream, but I want you to follow me along that journey. You made it this far, and I appreciate it. Thank you. I want to make sure that you get more value from my page. Click on the next video and share it with a friend and leave me a comment. All your feedback is greatly appreciated.